Last night there was, I don't know, you did speak to me like probably the worst you spoke to me is throughout this experiment. You said some things to me that hurt me last night as well.
You came in last night wanting to keep me.
Yeah.
Wanting to fight for me. Fight for me, homeboy. Fight for me.
Well, it just seems like it's not happening. Like I'm.
You haven't even tried one day, Dave.
This is conversation. You don't understand where I'm coming from. It's hard for me to express that.
I'm not asking you to, but when you tell me last night that you're going to prove it to me and then you come in and cast problems onto me, like, what are we doing here? Why'd you give me some excuse last night that you're gonna, that you know...
I do care about you, Jamie.
That you care, you're telling the table you care and you want to fight for us. What was that, just to look like a hero for a minute? Stop with me because my feelings are real and it's not fair. This is it?
I guess so.
Jesus Christ. I knew it. I knew he was lying to me last night. I knew it. Don't pull me aside and tell me you're going to show up for me if you can't even get through the first morning. I'm not writing say tonight.
Paul, why did you feel it was important for you to tell Rafina that Karina at some point had made a comment about Rafina's sister?
Again, she was being very judgy of situations or people, so I just wanted to have Rafina's, point of view because I guess that was the whole point of the task, to have someone else's...
Well, yes, but if you had a bunch of different examples over the last couple of months, why choose that one?
I just got caught up in the task. The task was said, we'll just raise concerns. I just wrote stuff.
Did you consider Afina's feelings about that, how she might feel?
Well, because they were a concern, so I just wanted to...
Why did you tell Afina that at all? Do you realize the gravity of that choice?
I thought that task was to raise concerns, and I just feel like not a single one of them were even either taken seriously or even slightly validated.
Paul, I've got to jump in and support Alessandra here because essentially you're really missing the point and you're lacking emotional intelligence. You're not reading the room.
The reality, your sister wasn't crying. Your sister was actually sleeping prior to you come, so her face might have been all puffy. And your sister hadn't cried up until that point for the last week or whatever.
She had been
Yeah,
crying.
but also, you got to remember too, just because someone looks visibly upset, it doesn't mean that you have the right. Like, everyone can cry, everyone can be upset, but it doesn't mean like
I do feel
you're
like
upset for a certain
you've
reason.
dismissed her feelings on multiple occasions. You just said she was sleeping. She was crying that morning. She sent me a message
She
that
wasn't.
morning.
Well, I wasn't with me.
So she was crying.
And
Secondly, I can tell when my sister's been crying. Like, it's very apparent to me
you
when she's
told
been
that I was
crying.
upset?
I don't know you, Adrian.
That's what I'm saying.
But you saying that she wasn't crying, you're disregarding the fact that she was. My sister was upset. It was as clear as day. His family did come at her pretty heavily, but he's only seeing his side of the story.
You guys see the way you see it, and I see the way I do. Doesn't look like I'm getting an apology from Cleo, but at least she wasn't yelling. I just wanted to tell her the truth, like, hey, I don't accept your actions, and I still don't, but whatever.
I'm protective of my twin sister, and I will come that way every single time when it comes to my family.
I mean, for me, the way I seen it, my sisters were just asking questions.
I felt how Eric behaved was valid. I didn't appreciate how Adrian was just kind of trying to twist the whole scenario. Yeah, it was just... Overall, I didn't like that whole interaction. Me and Fee look at life as a book we both read. I'm looking at you as a chapter in her life. I just don't see you as the ending. I don't have a very good opinion on Adrian or his family or his friends, and I don't think he's my sister's person.
So, are you falling in love with Jamie?
Like, I'm not falling in love at the moment. No, the love's not there. But, I really care about your sister. And I really You know, I look forward to opening up and compromising our lives together after this. I feel like there's stuff to build at.
That doesn't make sense to me. How can you see a future with someone you don't have a love connection with? Well, that's why I'm confused.
But I want to get there, and I want to, I'm not the best at doing that, so I want to work on that.
For me personally, romantic feelings are instant. Not feelings of love, but romantic feelings of knowing that you want to be around them, whatnot. It's instant. You know whether they're a friend or they're more. You know that instantly.
You don't have romantic
You don't have a romantic feeling.
But I want to build on that. I think I see the glimpses of the romantic things there. I do.
That's grim.
I think I've been pretty transparent with how I feel about Beth throughout this entire experiment.
I don't know TJ, but listening to some of the stuff that he set up, I'm like, wow, this seems really rehearsed and like very scripted.
I love how she interacts with you. The fact that you guys like end every phone call saying I love you.
Like, it's hard to say whether or not he's just saying the right things.
The friendship side of things between Beth and I is the friendship that we've built too. Like, I see Beth in
Friendship and the connection that we have is super, super strong.
Friendship. Using the word friendship quite a lot. Like, I would say relationship, not like friendship.
I'm not gonna lie, that word's been used a lot to describe your marriage. But at what point do you stop being friends?
We don't know what's on the horizon. Like, I cared so much for Beth.
I care about my dog.
How's your day?
Oh, I feel like I was just a bit, like, all over the place. I feel like this whole, like, experiment is throwing me through a bit of a loop. You know, I don't really want to experience more hurt or sadness. And so I think it's a bit, like, almost unsafe to have feelings right now.
I definitely don't want to hurt you.
You've definitely tried to put effort in, but like that desire and that want to be with me, I just don't necessarily know if that's there.
You know, I do care about you, and you are an amazing person, and it does hurt my heart. So, like, what do you need me to do?
I just want to see, like, some sort of fight. You are potentially losing me, and I don't feel like you care too much.
About to see my dad for the first time in a while. This is weeks in the making of coming to this point where I can introduce Jamie to someone, you know, special to me. Like, I wished my dad was well enough to come to the wedding. He'd just started chemo for the 4th time. How you going? Yeah?
It's got no voice.
Well, I wish you could be here. I love you both very much. Seeing Dad over the last 4 years, it sort of does take a lot out of me because you take it all on board. So this visit hopefully is a bit different. Where's the big man?
Hi.
She's a little wobbler too, like you.
James, my dad.
Finally, mate. You can call him Howie or Howard. Hey, mate. Hey, brother. How you going?
I'm going well, mate.
How was it seeing Dave after he's been away?
Oh, I was very excited this morning. Yeah, I've missed him. Yeah. What have you been up to?
We're still trying to work out whether this is a really good friendship or relationship, and I just don't think that it's...
Friends don't have sex.
Totally. And I feel like you've really switched. I'm still here because I like you.
I'm here for the same reason.
We get along so well. Our banter's amazing. We've proved that we're honest, we're loyal. To me, to throw that away is stupid.
But babe, you asked me for a yes or no. You said, so it's a no then. That's what your answer was to me.
I wanted to know.
But
was
you're
if you
validating what you're saying.
Continue on the outside, that's
Babe,
it.
I said I can't give you that answer right now. You said,
See,
so...
and that's what hurt, is you can't give me that
You
answer.
said,
You should be able
I
to
want to
say,
give you 100%.
you should be able to say,
I want to show you what
yes,
I can do.
I want to continue on the outside and get to know you, and you couldn't answer it.
Take a shot for every time T dresses darling.
You never asked me if I wanted to keep trying in this experiment, darling.
Drink.
I don't know. I want to know, why are you still here? And why did you come to homestays if you don't see a future with me?
I wanted perspective on our relationship, darling. Darling.
You're blaming questions. I feel like you're just
Because it's a yes or a no. Like,
excuses.
darling, it's not an excuse. If I don't know what to do, then I don't know what to do, darling.
Way. Right now, do you want to work on it?
And it doesn't matter what the answer is, because I just need to hear it. I need to know, like, why are you still here?
Well, it's a dinner party, but, like,
Oh.
well, you're just...
Whatever, I can't be out.
Well, being so petty right now, seriously.
Are you kidding me?
I never asked you yes or no questions.
See, this is a petty point. You don't understand what I'm saying. You really don't.
But, darling, what I'm saying is I'm not blaming the questions, darling. Darling.